star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You gonna let me start conversation?
Sorry guys, we're back with you now. I couldn't get back quick enough with
Steve and Lindsay McKinley are escorting me on the field. I've played football at McCreary Middle for 3 years, and my favorite memory is scoring my first touchdown. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my parents, my coaches, and my teammates.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 4, Maddox King. Tonight, my parents are escorting me on the field. I've played football at McCreary Middle for 4 years, and my favorite memory is last year when we beat Whitley County in the conference championship. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my coaches, my mother, and God. Last year when we beat I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my coaches.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 7, Christopher Perry. Tonight my mom and dad are escorting me to the field. I played football for 9 years as a Raider for 3 years. My favorite memory is beating Whitley County in the conference championship 7th grade year. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my mom and dad.
Hey Raiders, it's number 9, Ricky County. Tonight my mom and dad are escorting me on the field. I played football at McCreary Middle for 4 years, and my favorite memory is winning in overtime against Knox last year. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my coaches and my family for teaching me the stuff that I know.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 10, Knox Wilson. Tonight my mom, my dad, and my little brother Jay are escorting me on the field. I've played football at McCreary Middle for 4 years and a total of 10. My favorite memory is beating Whitley County in the conference championship. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my family, my coaches, my teammates, and most importantly, God.
Hey Raider fans, it's Batman. I'm being escorted tonight by my mom and dad, Sam and 17. I've been playing football for 8 years and I've been a Raider for 4. My favorite memory is Colin singing in the locker rooms. I'd like to thank my coaches for believing in me and making me better, and my parents for always showing up and supporting me.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 19, Tough Waters. Tonight my mom and stepdad are escorting me on the field. I played football at McCreary Middle for 2 years, and my favorite memory is beating Whitley County in last year's conference championship game. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my coaches and teammates for all the support, and most importantly God, because without him nothing would be possible.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 20, Richard Smith. Tonight my mom and dad are escorting me on the field. I've played at McCreary Middle for 2 years, and my favorite memory is getting tackles. I'd like this opportunity to thank my parents and Scott Daniel.
Hey Raider Nation, this is 21, Alex Upchurch. Tonight my parents are escorting me on the field. I played at McCreary Middle School for 1 year, but I played football for 9. My favorite memory is against Bell County when I made a kid flip over me. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all my coaches and family for supporting me and pushing me into my best.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 88, Austin. Tonight my mom is escorting me on the field. I played football at McCreary Middle for 1 year, and my favorite memories are the bus rides. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my coaches.
Hey Raider Nation, it's 32, Caden Duffy. Tonight, my mom and dad are escorting me on the field. I've played football since kindergarten. I've been a McCreary Raider for 3 years, and my favorite memory is making new friends. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank God, my parents, and coaches.
Tonight, my mom and my stepmom are escorting me on the field. I played football at McCreary Middle for 2 years, and my favorite memory is when I got the 2-point conversion at Southern this year. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my coaches, my teammates, and God.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 48, Colin Sexton. Tonight my mom and dad are escorting me onto the field. I've played football at McCreary Middle for 3 years and for a total of 10 years. My favorite memory is when I blocked for Carter Snyder when he picked up a fumble and ran it to the 5-yard line. And from that day on, Carter will be my racing horse if he never wins a race. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Jesus Christ for dying on the cross for my sins, and thank my dad and my mom.
It's number 50, Azaria Pennington. Tonight, 2 of my older brothers and my mom are escorting me on the field. I've played football for 4 years. 3 of those years were at McCreary Middle, and my favorite memory is when I hit Colin so hard it made him throw up. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my coaches for pushing me to be my best on and off the field, and I'd like to thank my mom and my brothers for helping me learn what I need to know about football and making sure I make it to practice.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 51, Take Wardell. Tonight my mom is escorting me on the field. I played football at McCreary Middle for 4 years, and my favorite memory is when we beat Whitley County in the conference championship last year. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all my coaches and my fellow players.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 55, Wesley. Tonight my parents are escorting me on the field. I played football for 10 years, and I've played football at McCreary Middle for 4 years. My favorite memory is beating Whitley County in the conference championship last year. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank God, my parents, and my teammates.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 61, William Gregory. Tonight my mom and sister are escorting me on the field. I've been playing football at McCreary Middle for 3 years. My favorite football memory is last year we were conference champs. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my family, friends, and coaches.
Hey Raider Nation, it's 62, Rudy Slavy. Tonight my parents are escorting me on the field. I've played football at McCreary Middle for 3 years, and my favorite memory is 6th grade was the first year I played football, and we went undefeated. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank God, my parents, coaches, and my teammates.
Hey Raider Nation, it's number 63, Carson Snyder. Tonight my parents are escorting me on the field. I've played football at McCreary Middle for 1 year, and my favorite memory is playing football with friends. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all my coaches and my parents. Hey Raider Nation, it's number 94, Carter Snyder. Tonight my parents are escorting me on the field. I've played football at McCreary Middle for 4 years, and my favorite memory is beating Knox County in the playoffs. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all my coaches and my parents.
How about another big round of applause for your 8th grade McCreary Middle School football team?
guys, that concludes our 8th grade ceremony. We're going to go try to grab a 7th grade players of the game real quick. And while these 8th graders get dressed and warmed up, and we'll be back with you for this awesome 8th grade game, guys. Be back with you in just a minute. Bud, you ain't even right.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm Rylan Kidd, and I'm here presenting you the Drew's Barbershop post-game interviews. I'm here with offensive MVP Tady Calhoun and defensive MVP Brantley Tucker. Brantley, we'll start with you. What are you most proud of your performance today?
My tackles.
What do you think? How did you feel after Lewis's touchdown at halftime?
Felt good.
Did that help you and your guys know that the rest of the game is going to be defensive now and you're just going to have to play tough defense, not let them score, and keep the shutout?
That's exactly how it made me feel.
What did you learn today that you can apply moving forward?
Not jump off the ball.
Did you jump off sides?
No.
Oh, well, then you don't got to worry about that then. You've already perfected that. So we'll go to you, Tady. You had 3 touchdowns today, 2 receiving, and 1 rushing. How did that make you feel after all those?
I felt really hyped, and I felt like that if I didn't have my line there, that none of that could have happened. And my quarterback.
Repeat that because I might not have got it.
And my quarterback.
Yeah, Tatum Watson threw you some good-looking balls, and especially that one right there, it was just in the basket.
Yeah.
Can you describe how you felt after you got those big touchdowns?
I felt that they were starting to ease up, and then they were getting scared. And I feel like we should have just kept plowing over because if we win, we got to go to the conference championship, and that's where we're going to win it this year.
What will the team focus on in practice to get better for upcoming games?
Just watching the ball and not arguing and being quiet in the huddle. That will really help us.
Yeah, I saw one time one of y'all went in motion, and you weren't. It didn't look like you were supposed to go in motion because one of y'all was running around in the backfield looking like a chicken with your head cut off. So what happened there? Was it just miscommunication?
Yeah, Javen, it was Rip, and it was supposed to be Rock, and he ran to the back and stopped and started running around. He didn't really know what he was doing, so that's what happened.
Well, congratulations on your 3 touchdowns today.
Thank you.
Look to see more from you. And Brantley, played hard defense today. And I'm ready to see y'all in possibly state playoffs doing your thing. Thank you guys for giving me some of your time.
No problem.
Thank you, Drew's Barbershop, for sponsoring the Rowdy Raider post-game interviews.
Hey guys, we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. These 8th grade Raiders are fixing to warm up here, and we'll bring them to you in just a moment. We want to thank our sponsors: MC Garage Doors, South Fork Electrical Contracting, Perry's Construction and Land Development, Go Getter Deliveries, Drew's Barbershop, Nick's Monument Cleaning, Hair by Chelsea Troxel, Tiffany Watson's Photography.
To 8th grade game here. After the 8th grade festivities are done, we've got captains going out, and they're all going to go out. But leading the charge is number 10, Knox Wilson, number 9, Ricky Perriman, number 13, Weston King, number 7, Christopher Perry, and big number 94, the Beast, Hardy Schneider.
The Beast.
As you saw there during the ceremony, we had Maddox King, number 4, Tough Waters, 19, River Slavey, 62, Colin Sexton, 48, Tate Cordell, 51, Alex Upchurch, 21, Caden Duncan, 32, Aiden Smith, 20, Elijah Bell, 33, Carter Doc McKinley, number 2, number 50, Azariah Pennington, William Gregory, 61, Carson Snyder, 63, and Austin Johnson, number 29. Ready to make the
We got a better view here.
we'll get this window right here.
Tinted glass up here.
Yeah, the glare from inside here kind of gets to you a little bit. That's much better.
Them coming out like this just shows they're
Unity.
all family. They believe in each other with everything in them. And
I talked to Dustin and Josh before the game there about not really wanting to look ahead to when these guys are seniors, but if you've got that bunch right there as seniors and juniors, sophomores, and freshmen follow suit, we get people out. It's a new day for McCreary football. The toss has been had here. We'll see if we can get any indication on how it went and who's going to get the ball.
I guess it'll be a surprise. Looks like it's going to be a surprise here, like a Royal Rumble or something. You ain't going to know till they come out.
We'll see here. See who got the first draw in the Royal Rumble here, Ron. Well, as we turn to get the little the helmet, and all the Raiders are packed into that helmet here. We'll get our little entrance music here.
This is so far the biggest game of the year for the Raiders, definitely.
Yeah, big game here. Playoff implications and seeding at risk here to see how things go. I was talking to some guys from Whitley County there, and talked about how things are set up as far as playoff stuff goes. And
it looks like Whitley County is going to set up for that huddle kick.
Yeah, they're going to kick off again, it looks like. Is that better on the volume there, Brandon? You hear Ozzy yelling when he gets done. Does it sound okay? They want to make sure that we can bring this to you here. Well, it looks like we've got a little squib kick here, and
Ruger Slavey.
Carter Snyder comes out with it. That kid come out last year to play basketball as a 7th grader, and to be such a big kid and big strong kid, he had the best hands, and they were like catcher's mitts. You know, we had to teach him to be easy with the basketball, so that might have helped him out there a little bit. All right, here we've got Knox Wilson under center here in the I formation. And to me, like we got a false start on the Raiders.
Looks like the Raiders fans don't know that.
So not the ideal start here against a pretty talented Whitley County defense. The Raiders back under center here. Wilson hands it off to Christopher Perry. Stuffs it up and gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Picks up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 12. McCreary.
Gain of about what?
3 on that play. Raiders break the huddle. Head to the line here. You got Ricky Perriman at the fullback. Christopher Perry dead behind him in the eye. Ball is put on the ground by Chris Perry.
Fumble.
And looks like Whitley County is going to recover it. Don't know what happened there on the handoff from Knox to Chris, but nonetheless, Whitley County is going to take over at the 47-yard line. Got Braden Rose, number 14, at quarterback. He's a big 6'3", 8th grader. Everything runs through him, from what I gather. They try to run a little sweep out to both sides. I would say they'll run it to the power side. What do you think, Rylan?
Yeah, most likely. It's going to be
little handoff
fullback
up the middle.
dive up the middle.
Little quick hitter. Looks like he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry. Rose back under center. Same formation. Got twins out to the left. Split backs. And
start.
And somebody not set there, Rylan. Did you see what? Got offsides on McCreary. Not a formidable start here for the Raiders with a penalty to start the game and then the fumble now. One little couple-yard run for Whitley County and a false start. All right. Colonel's come out here. What are they in here, Rylan?
Looks like fullback close, I form.
This way up, rolls out to the right, going to tuck it and run, and slips through.
Batman signaling that it's Raiders' ball. Might have seen a fumble.
The ball get on the ground. Rose is over there getting his play from his coach. So he's going to pick up, Rose is going to pick up 10 on the design keeper by the Colonels. We talked about in the pregame about how important it is for the DNs and outside linebackers to contain. Somebody got a good block to spring him for a 10-yard gain. Little shuffle pass here underneath.
At the line by the whole D-line, it looks like.
Cordell snuffs it out there. Follows him right down the line of scrimmage there and is able to hold him for a 1-yard loss. Now that technically was a pass, Ron. A little shuffle pass. Correct? Stats-wise, a shuffle pass is not a run play.
No, it's a
even though it looks like a run play coming out of the
it's a
backfield.
forward pass of.
He just barely kind of touched that to the
It's like a
motion back to the jet back.
Should get a sub for this kid who has a shoe missing.
If we had to do a referee's timeout, yeah, he's going to have to walk off for just a minute.
You got to get a sub for him. You can't keep him
23
in.
wide Hodge is going to have to go off for just a second. Is that the big fullback? Or is that
no, 73. Owen Raines.
Oh, it's 73?
Wait, nope. That's 7th grade roster. Hold up. Keegan Jones.
Keegan Jones.
Looks like they have double jersey numbers. They have 2 sets of jerseys. So,
yes, sir. All right, Whitley County breaks the huddle. We'll get this confusion out of the way here. Rose will be under center with an up back and I formation. It'll be a handoff to number 11.
Number 11. That's
Caden Centers, and he's going to go to the house for 6. 27-yard run for Caden Centers. Whitley County
split back here.
Split back formation. Rose under center. Rolls
Roll
out
out.
pass.
Number 14.
And he's
incomplete.
Cut up short here.
I thought he just dropped the ball, but he threw that. That was a quick throw.
He turned that ball loose. He did it without me seeing it because I thought he just tucked it up and went down.
He threw it to his receiver, but went directly into the ground because he had to jump/juke past the linebacker, and he threw it.
Well, that was a good hold there, not letting him get in here. That could be the difference of the game. Coach Goins has talked multiple times to me about winning the turnover battle, and right now we're down 1-0 in the turnover battle.
I can then tell this number 15, he's going to be number 14, sorry. Number 14 is going to be a problem all night. I can then tell he's an athlete.
Oh yeah, he's a real good looking kid for an 8th grader. You got to get some pressure on him. Got to stop that little quick hit stuff to the fullback and where they're trying to make us respect the run because a kid that looks like that can sling the ball. So we got to.
I bet the high school's been eyeing him since he was in 7th grade.
Yeah, I'm sure they're excited about the future of this kid. Once again,
Carter Snyder again. I don't know why they keep kicking at Carter Snyder. He's
able to get that, and Raiders will take over on the 48. Now we just got to settle in, let the past be the past here, and let's go forward and execute here.
Last game at Rockcastle, that first play of the game, touchdown. They didn't back down.
No, you're right. That's a good comparison there, Rylan.
Gotta
we're in I formation again. Hands off to Christopher, and he is snuffed in the backfield. Is that number 0?
Number 0, Cade Chappell.
Somebody's going to have to get a helmet on that kid. He come through virtually untouched to make the tackle on Christopher Perry for a loss of about 3. The 2nd down and 13. Once again, they didn't cross. Hands the ball on a quick hitter to the fullback, Ricky Perriman, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 13.
Ricky Perriman with the carry. So no good. It's 3rd and 13. All the Raiders 40 from the other one.
plays in. Raiders break the huddle. Like a pretty obvious passing down. Passing down here. Hopefully we can give some protection here. And Wilson back to pass. And he has zero time. Zero time to throw the football. Loss of 7. We're looking at about 4th and 20.
You got to think possibly punt the ball here.
Yeah,
you're backed up behind your own 40.
Need a good snap here. Perriman back to punt it. Good snap. Good kick by Perriman. And good
It's gonna
kick.
bounce.
Good
It's gonna
bounce.
stay rolling. Got him around the 23. What a pump by Ricky.
Good results there. Got a good bounce on it. Whitley County's going to take over at about the 22 here. Minute 24 to go. And Whitley County up 6-0 starting out.
I noticed on that drive, they blitzed number 0 every time. So they need to get a hat on him.
Whitley County takes over here from their own 22. Looks like Rose is in the shotgun here. Brings somebody in motion. Little shovel pass underneath.
Wrestled down by, looks to be everybody on the D-line. Tate.
Is that Tate Cordell again?
Tate Cordell got him first.
It's like a pickup of about 1.
Whitley County seems to have a kid down. Hunched over. Looks like he's taking a squat in the woods. When you gotta go, I guess.
Maddox King out here in single coverage. Little handoff there. Pops it to the outside.
Cuts back inside.
Cuts back. And they're going to pick up about gain of 14. 17-yard gain.
Timeout.
It's going to be the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, Whitley County 6, McCreary 0. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors here during the break, Go Getter. Why settle for DoorDash when you can have a Go Getter? We're not just food runners, we're your delivery problem solvers. Need groceries? Done. Forgot dog food? On the way. Want that late night snack that big apps won't touch? Consider it handled. Unlike DoorDash, we don't limit you to restaurants and menus. We go the extra mile, literally, to get you what you need when you need it. Think of us as your personal everything delivery service. If it fits in the car, we'll get it there. Fast, reliable, and with a local touch you just don't get from the big guys. Skip the dash. Call the Go-Getter, because we deliver what they want. 606-396-1375, and be sure to follow them on Facebook.
It's going to be a pass.
Steps back to pass. Comes loose here. Turns the ball loose.
Ooh, almost picked by Knox.
Little
Wilson.
underthrown. We had Weston King, Batman, back there with the corner with the safety, Knox Wilson. A little underthrown, or that ball might have been picked, Riley.
Yeah, just a little bit more air under it, and it's picked. That's Knox's ball.
Rose had a long time to decide what he needed to do there. He was starting to get pressure.
Ball. That's incomplete pass.
Hey, well, that's 25 seconds just run off. God almighty.
Rose tucks it up. Got a flag coming out. Looks like it's going to be a hold. Ball on the ground. Like the ball is on the ground. I don't see any indication. And it's going to remain Whitley County's ball. But we have a hold on Whitley County.
That backs them up.
The spot of the foul, it looks like at about the
40.
36 is where the flag's
36.
at.
Oh, I couldn't even see that.
He's supposed to throw it right in the general area, and sometimes you'll see officials go grab their flag and throw it to where they meant for it to go.
Yeah, because Willie's the back judge, and he couldn't get across where it was.
Maybe that wasn't where it occurred, so it must have occurred at about the 40 because it drops him back to about the 30. It's going to be 2nd down and 20.
Now, probably want to watch for pass here. I would say so. It's about 2nd and
20.
Yeah, 2nd and 20 right on the dot.
Send the guy in motion here. Send him on a little swing route. And comes up. Going to pick up about 8 on the little pass play there. Noah
3rd
Turner,
and 11.
Noah Turner come out of the backfield there and had a little diversion, and the receiver just stepped back, kind of a bubble screen there, didn't he?
Timeout.
Timeout, Whitley County. Was that timeout Whitley or timeout McCreary?
Looks to be timeout Whitley, the way the ref's facing.
Did he do this?
He didn't signal. So.
I'd like to thank another one of our sponsors here, Perry's Construction and Land Development. Once again, we have had our first 30-second timeout in middle school football. We'll get back to Perry's Construction.
I think it was a referee's timeout, but that's a weird referee's timeout.
Yep.
Got a ball call here.
24 in motion.
It's going to be a
little
screen.
Swing route. And he is down the sideline.
He's gone.
What number is that?
Number 11 again.
Number 11 again, Caden Centers. 51-yard screen, little swing route for the touchdown. Makes it 12-0 Whitley County. 6 minutes to go here in the second. Whitley County in the split back. Rose back to pass. Throws it to the corner.
Overthrown.
Yeah, little out route. And it got thrown over onto the track. So the conversion's no good. So after that 51-yard touchdown pass, the Colonels take the lead 12-0. 6 minutes to go in the second. All right, Perry's Construction and Land Development. Hey, football fans, ready to tackle your next home project? Look no further than Perry's Construction and Land Development, led by Ronnie Perry. Just like a winning team,
They offer a full playbook of services, including excavation, grading, land clearing, and more. Whether you're looking to build a solid driveway, lay down a foundation, or even clear the field for a new project, Perry's has you covered. And now they're specializing in remodeling too, bringing you comprehensive solutions for both new construction and renovations. Don't sit on the sidelines. Call Perry's Construction at 606-516-6205 or email perryconstruction83@gmail.com today. Let's score big on your next project. Whitley County's back. Got the ball teed up here. Looks a little different than they have in earlier kickoffs.
And that's a false start on the kickoff.
They'll move that back to the 35, I would think.
Yeah, they already know.
They already know. Yeah. So every kickoff that we've seen, Ryland, they've coming out of the huddle.
Yeah, coming out of
to
the
ball
huddle.
and just pooch it down the middle. So really looking a little different. He's going to put the ball in the air, and Christopher Perry's going to field it. And he's going to get to the outside, and he may go.
He gets to the sideline and runs through a kid.
Maybe that's just the fire that the Raiders needed there to get us going. He fields the ball, gets it up to about the Whitley County 45.
Looks in the general area of Raiders holding, maybe.
Personal foul, face mask on the
mask.
Raiders.
How's it face mask on the offense?
I would think that we talked about that once before. I would think something like that would be like more like an illegal hands to the face rather than because I don't see a blocker going out and grabbing.
Now it's going the other way. I guess.
Yeah, he pointed toward Whitley County, but our coaching staff didn't like it. That'll work. So we're going up
it's
from
confusing, but it works.
Christopher gets the ball down to the 45, and now that's going to take us down to the 30 with a personal foul face mask on the Colonels. So that was a little flip the script there in the Raiders' favor. Now I'd like to see us take this little bit of momentum here.
Looks like Whitley County's blitzing a outside linebacker off the edge.
We've got to wait on the white hat, who doesn't have a white hat on, to get his flag and get back into the play. As the Raiders are patiently waiting on longtime official Willie Rogers. Now with the whistle, we'll get us underway.
Referee timeout again.
Timeout.
It's going to be
much confusion. Got that little momentum swing there that mentioned.
Number 0 is blitzing. He just gave his D tackle a pat.
Hopefully it doesn't get inside our head here and we can stay motivated. Wilson under center, I formation. Little pitch to Christopher Perry. He's going to turn it up and back to the line of scrimmage. Wilson made the pitch there, and then Knox was the first person that made contact with somebody out blocking. So a gain of no gain on the play by Christopher. They're dragging us out to the sidelines, Ryland. We gotta find a gap and cut it back.
I'm just watching this game in confusion. Honestly,
it's not gone at the normal pace, has it?
No.
Hands the ball off to Perry. Perry cuts it up and is slung to the ground at about the 19.
So that's a gain of about
Going to be a gain of 11 and a Raider first down. They marked him down at the 20. So it's a gain of 10 by Christopher. So good little start there. He's headed in the right direction. Same formation, got Batman in the slot, bringing him in motion. The kid comes through untouched. Number 24, Cody Maines. I don't know, is he coming from the linebacker?
I think so.
Yeah, he's looks like he came from the middle linebacker position. Somebody's going to have to chip him, or
they're sending a linebacker about almost every time. I've been sitting here noticing.
He's letting the lineman know which side he's coming on. Little pat to the hip.
I think he's letting them know which side that they need to go on because he's patted on that left hip of that nose guard, but he's going right.
Okay.
So
I
he's
think telling the lineman which way to go, and he
Yeah.
goes opposite. That's good. So now we've 6 down linemen. That man in motion. We'll hand off to Christopher. He cuts it up, and I don't. You always hate to see a kid be pulled back in the opposite direction. That usually indicates a little face mask, but he must have stayed down. Gain of 4 by Christopher. 3rd and 8. What are you seeing here, Riley?
Looks like they're just sending everybody right now.
They do a pretty good job at hard count. So it's a we're certainly not going to decline that as if you could.
I'm currently having a lack of commentation right now because I'm just focusing on the game because it's been a wild one so far in this first half. It's just been weird.
Yeah, it's it doesn't have a good feel to it as far as how things have gone. Not only the score, just the play of the game. Hands it off to Christopher. Punches it up the middle. Looks like he's going to pick up the first. Carries a pile of kernels with him up to the 7.
It's about a 6-yard gain.
Be first down Raiders. As the clock ticks under 2.5 minutes, the Raiders pick up a first down. Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal here from about the 8.
Going to go 2-by-2 at Ricky Perryman in the backfield. They're in man here. That has to be man. Yeah, they're blitzing everyone.
Wilson
Knox steps up.
Timeout Raiders.
It looks like Whitley's just stacking the box right now.
Well, there a couple of kids come through there untouched. I don't know whether we're going to what kind of adjustments that they'll make. Be nice here to punch the ball in and get on the board here to end the half and try to make some adjustments at the half. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors here, South Fork Electrical Contracting. When the lights come on, every play is crucial. Just like in football, at South Fork Electrical Contracting, we know that having a solid game plan is essential. Whether you're looking for residential or commercial support, new installations, or ongoing service, We're your reliable local team. With extensive experience, full licensing, and insurance, we are equipped to handle projects of any size. South Fork Electrical Contracting, bringing power to your space and your projects. Don't hesitate to get in touch for any electrical needs and to receive a complimentary quote at 606-310-0512. South Fork Electrical Contracting. Coming out of the timeout here, looks like we're going to have second down and goal from the 13. Wilson under center here in the I formation.
Hand off Chris, weak side.
Chris
is in
there.
That's
what we needed there. Look, just a little handoff to the off tackle. Run the big beast Carter Snyder's side there, and Christopher pretty much gets in untouched. So the timeout, excellent timeout. Coaches go in, rally the troops, and are able to get some points on the board. This conversion here could prove to be huge later on in the game. This will make it a 4-point game if we can get in, and a touchdown would put the Raiders ahead in the future. We're able to hold Whitley County. Wilson under center, drops back, rolls out,
Go.
and nobody open to throw it to. So
they're sending an extra corner off the end every time, and it's getting home because nobody can pick it up.
So they're sending the corner blitz.
Yeah, we need to bring an extra guy in the box, like a tight end, and have him.
Well, something that they'll probably see, and you've got a bunch of eyes down there on the sideline checking it out. They send a corner or send a safety. We'll flip it right over the top to whoever he's supposed to be.
Yeah, I say get a tight end in there, have him block 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then pop right out, and it's open. Delay route.
We've got several people that we get to do that. Donovan Kennedy, a couple people there that are capable of catching the football out of the backfield. I'd like to get to another one of our sponsors here real quick. Go Getter. Why settle for DoorDash when you can have a Go Getter? We're not just food runners. We're your local delivery problem solver. Need groceries? Done. Forgot dog food? On the way. Want that late night snack the big apps won't touch? Consider it handled. Unlike DoorDash, we don't limit you to restaurants and menus. We go the extra mile to get you what you need when you need it. Think of us as your personal go-getter. 606-396-1375. Colin Sexton lines back to kick the ball here. Little pooch up in there, gets a bounce. And I want to say Ricky Perriman, we've got 21, Alex Upchurch, able to bring down the ball carrier.
Yeah, and some people thought he fumbled there. It may have been close. Got a minute 40 left in this half, and Whitley County gets the ball, and they're up 12-6. They have a chance to score, potentially go up by 3 scores. Raiders defense has to step up, create a stand, hopefully get their offense back on the field to make some work. Looks like a passing formation for 2-by-2.
Yeah, the personnel looks like that. They're going to bring a guy in motion that let them score the last time. Just got to keep everybody blocking the back. And we've got a penalty here. Looks like that play is going to come back. It was a gain initially set of about 20 yards, but saw it right here in front of us. It's about the numbers on the field. Christopher broke down to make a tackle and got hit in the back.
He wasn't happy about that either.
No, he didn't like it. I didn't see the flag come out initially.
I didn't either. They had to call that.
So
backs the Connells up.
Did he call a hold? Block in the back. It looked like he held his wrist. A lot of times that block in the back, he'll signal an open hand push. Back to the 27.
The Raiders DNs got to look to contain outside, and then the DBs and outside linebackers got to watch for screens. Watch for screens. Watch for screens.
24
it's going to be
out
screen.
opposite.
Here comes another screen.
Flat and
overthrown.
That ball's got to be out of bounds where it went out, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
I don't know how that comes back to the original line.
That's a fumble behind the line of scrimmage. Bad spot. That's a bad spot. It's where it goes out of bounds. Where it goes out of bounds. Get him up. That's 8 yards. You get him, Willie.
All right. Regardless, we're going to take it from the 28-yard line.
Seems like anywhere number 24 motions, it's a
24 is
screen.
motioning, and we're stepping back to, well, they went opposite this time. Just a
blast.
design draw here.
Weston Tucker's there.
And he's tackled out of bounds, which will stop the clock. $33-yard line, gain of 5. They got to get to the 47. So 3rd and 14. Looks like we got a timeout Raiders.
Timeout Raiders.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank another one of our sponsors here. Transform your look at Hair by Chelsea Troxel. Discover the ultimate beauty experience where your hair dreams come to life. From stunning cuts to vibrant color, Chelsea is here to make you shine. Book your appointment today and step into a world of beauty. 606-310-9731. To thank Chelsea for her sponsor of Rowdy Raider Sports. Another one of our sponsors here, Miss Tiffany Watson's Photography. Discover the magic of moments with Tiffany Watson Photography. Whether it's a wedding, family portrait, or special event, Tiffany brings her artistic vision and passion for storytelling to every shoot. With a keen eye for detail and a knack for capturing emotions, she creates stunning images that you'll cherish for a lifetime. Thank you, Miss Tiff Watson, as always. As Whitley County takes the field back with 59 seconds to go in the half. Send a guy into motion.
Collins getting there. Throws in the dirt.
Back to pass and just fires one into the dirt. He didn't. As long as it makes it back to the line of scrimmage and there was a guy in the area, they won't call.
That one's iffy.
Yeah, that was borderline. I agree, Rylan. But
Yeah,
he knew that he didn't have much. He didn't have time to decide.
Last Friday against Clinton County, there was 3 intentional groundings, but only one of them was called.
Come on, Chris.
All right, we've got 52 seconds left. Whitley County back to punt.
Must be 5 balls. You got to score.
Bad, yep, a little messed up snap here. They get a good bounce. Going to roll to about the 39.
Trying to make it go further, but wind does not weigh more than a football. That's basic science, which they should be learning in 8th grade, by the way.
1st and 10, Raider ball from the 39. We're certainly capable of quick strike offense here. This 12-6 score here isn't an indication of what's to come here. We are very capable. Just something that they're not used to, and this will prove beneficial as the season progresses. Wilson under center. We're going to have to get him some time if he's going to throw the football. Batman comes into motion. Little pitch to Batman. He waits on a block. waits on it to develop,
Colin
and he cuts
pancakes a man.
And he gets driven
Runs
out of
over it,
bounds,
man, out of
at
bounds.
about the 42-yard line. Pretty good run there by
Great
Batman.
blocking by Colin Sexton and Ricky Perryman, putting two guys on the ground, and Colin making the trainers come on the field to check on a guy.
He's talking to the coach. Is talking to the referee there. I didn't see the interaction there, but he didn't like it.
Colin got in front of him and kept driving his hand up and pushed into that shoulder and just buried him in the ground.
Stayed on his block and
Stayed on
got
his
rid
block.
of it. Well, the Raiders, we got a little momentum going here. Hopefully we can keep going. 31 seconds to go. The Raiders got a timeout or two. Wilson under center. No, Wilson in the gun. Brings Batman in motion. Takes the snap. Give him a second. Steps up. And
face mask.
Where's the face mask? Where's the face mask? He's hanging on his helmet.
they're going to try to talk him in. It's going to be Whitley County football. Wilson was in the grass there and tried to throw it out of bounds. It didn't make it. Didn't make it to the sideline. Checked up, and Whitley County recovered what they're calling. No, they've discussed it, and it's going to be McCreary ball.
Willie's waving a flag to somebody on our sideline.
Did he?
It was a forward pass. Knox got it out forward.
I would say what he's doing is calling. He's calling intentional grounding. He was in the grass, so it can't be a fumble on intentional grounding. It'll be a loss of down and 5 yards.
So you had that. What was that run by Batman to set him up here? About 20, 23 yards?
Something like that. 15 seconds to go on the clock here. Whitley County coach is on the field, again, getting explanation for what just happened. But it can't be a fumble. He can't he's probably wanting to decline that intentional grounding, but if he called in the grass, he was down by contact. Batman goes in motion. Little sweep.
Cuts inside.
Batman waits on it to
Batman
develop.
got some room.
And he's slung forward to about the 44. And we got a timeout Raiders with 6 seconds to go.
That was about a...
They moved it back to about the 45. So we're gonna give him 11 yards on the one. Third down to 10, and then we come back out of the timeout. We'll thank another one of our sponsors during this McCreary timeout.
Raiders set to come out here on this 3rd and 10, 6 seconds left. Likely will be last play of the game. And I wonder if Whitley loads the box here, tries to get pressure for the last play, but that will leave Batman in one-on-one coverage backside.
Batman here got the quarterback there to play safety. Batman's going to go in motion. Little pitch, little reverse, coming back. Take Calhoun into the game, cuts it outside. He's going to get a ball in his back.
They're called at home.
Tough Waters comes back and has no choice but to put a helmet on somebody there.
Looks like somebody was talking to Knox's grandma.
Let's go!
Looks like number 71 was taunting towards Knox's grandma.
Easy, easy. Don't go on the field.
the play ended the half.
No, it's penalty. We'll get one more down.
If the penalty is on the defense, I think we'll go to the half. Taking their helmets off. I think they've been instructed to get to the locker room.
Now you think McCreary's going to come out fired up after this half,
Yeah,
but
there's no sense in something like that, taking away the integrity of what's going on here. But we're certainly not going to.
yeah, we'll probably take this one to half.
Try to calm them down. They play some yellow submarine over or something, but I think Georgia got cream. I don't know where they went. That way somewhere. Y'all need to
In the huddle with the officials trying to sort out what's going on here. Anxious to see what the final verdict. We're going to go to the half. I don't know whether that's rule-wise the best thing, but logically that's
yeah.
Guys, we're about to get this second half underway. Looks like there's a meeting on the field here. The two captains here, two captains from Whitley County, Jimmy, who I guess discuss and try to get this stuff settled down here in this second half.
Yeah, Brandon, there's no I understand that we've got to play. We're not going to take any cheap thing as players. From what I gathered, there was a player that was on the sideline after that play there and told a fan or two that they were number one, and one of our players took offense to it and didn't like it. But we're avoiding that situation. We don't like for anything like that to happen. But hopefully we've gone into half and Coach Goins has rallied the troops and we'll come out with a little fire here. They've brought captains and coaches together to tell them that this is not going to be tolerated and that we have to control our players and our fans. And hopefully we can get on and let these guys get out here and do what they're out here to do. Thanks to Mr. Creekmore and the coaching staff there to getting things under control there. We don't want anything like that to happen. Colin Sexton got the ball teed up, ready to kick it. Puts the boot into it and absolutely belts it. Check up there, short, inside the 5. And Perriman is pursuing and gets him out of bounds at about the 8.
Let's go!
Is it muted, Robert?
No.
Another green button. Okay.
Had some mic malfunctions here. Looks like a flag backed him up. More, maybe.
6-yard line, Whitley County will take over. So good kick by Colin Sexton coming out to start the half. Put a boot into one, and so hopefully the Raiders can pin Whitley County here, and we get a offsides on the Raiders.
First and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 from the 18.
Seems like my microphone keeps dying.
12-6 here, 7 minutes to go in the third. Whitley County's brought it out here about 10, 12 yards to start the half. Hands it off.
My mic seems to be still dying. I don't know why.
going to be second and about 15. All right, Whitley County under center here in I formation. Little pitch out to the left.
Carter Snyder
pursuit by Christopher Perry, and he's
Carter Snyder just chased that down from the backside D tackle.
I don't know of a 8th grader that I've ever. Please keep going off. Do you have your headset? Got one. You can do it. You can finish it up. I don't know how much.
Down there and be a hot man. Be a rowdy. I'll be a rowdy Raider hot man.
We're having some microphone issues here. Big play here. Big third down. Ball back to pass. Bad snap. Back into the end zone here. And so after a disaster averted by Whitley County, the bad snap into the end zone that was close to a safety, if it would have been a safety if he would have not been able to wrangle the snap, but he's able to bring the ball essentially about 23 or 24 yards to make it a 4th and manageable 4. Looks like Whitley County might go for it here. Big play here for the Raiders. Timeout, Whitley County. They wanted to try to get a little hard count there, which was an excellent idea. But now with the timeout, Whitley County. All right, we got a big play here. Don't want to guess as to what Whitley County is going to do here. But after the timeout, we've got to watch the football and not jump off sides. They've got a guy back like he's going to punt, which be silly not to here, to be honest. Can't jump off sides. It was touched, and it goes out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. So if it has to go across, Ryland question there whether, and we've got some mic issues, so Ryland's going to be helping out here, spotting a little bit. If a punt is blocked and it goes forward and they recover it across the first down, it's a first down. If they don't, it's yes. If it stayed in bounds and they recovered the blocked punt, yes. Yep. No, let's see. Well, we've got the Raiders here under center. Wilson brings Batman in motion, takes the snap, hands it off to Christopher Perry, punches it up the middle for about 7. Nice start there. Second and 3 from the 38-yard line. Raiders break the huddle here. We've got to execute here. Hang on to the football. The Batman comes in motion. Wilson hands it off to Perry. He gaps him for another gain. Looks like he's going to pick up a first down. Gain of 4 by Christopher Perry. And he pops up with help from Tough Waters. First down, Raiders. Get us down to about the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Wilson under center. Raiders in the I formation. Batman comes in motion, stops in the wing, turns, gives it to Christopher Perry. And the Raiders have seemed to have found a horse here, and they're riding it. They're picking up 5-6 yards a carry. Second down and 4. Seems like we're bringing Batman out of the slot in motion, stopping in the wing position to bring another blocker in there, and then we've run Christopher off of him a couple times, leading Ricky Perriman up there. Once again, Batman comes in motion, hands the ball to Christopher, and somebody wasn't able to pick up the block on number 5 there, Eli. Sorry about this name, Rubido. Need 3rd and about 4 here. 28-yard line. Got to get to almost the 24, 25, 24 and a half. Clock ticks down to just over a minute. The Colonels still lead 12-6. Batman comes on in a little swing route, and he holds up waiting on the block, and he waits on the play to develop there, and he's not able to pick it up there. They're going to give him forward progress to about the 33, it looks like. So we're going to need about 8 yards. 4th and 9. He does a really good job, Batman does, at letting the play develop, letting his blockers get out and follow his blockers. That time, Whitley County just snuffed it out. He must not have crossed there for timeout Raiders. Timeout Raiders. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank one of our sponsors here, South Fork Electrical Contracting. Just like football, when the lights come on, every play matters. At South Fork Electrical Contracting, we know the power of having a reliable game plan. From residential to commercial, new installs to service calls, we're the trusted team that never fumbles. Locally owned, experienced, fully licensed and insured, ready to tackle any project, big or small. South Fork Electrical Contracting, powering your plays, powering your projects. Call us today for any of your electrical needs and a free quote. 606-310-0512. After the timeout, Raiders will come out 4th down and about 9. Clock reads 39 seconds in the 3rd. Need something big here to happen in the Raiders' favor. Whitley County looks like they're sending the house. Going to hand the ball to Christopher, and he gets wrangled down after 3 yards. So the Raiders are going to turn it over on downs. It'll be up to the defense here to hold them, and let's see if we can get the ball back here. Excellent stand by Whitley County. .33 seconds to go. Whitley County takes over on downs. Up 12-6. Stretches a play out, a long stretch play. It's a fumble, and the Raiders have it. What a turn of events there. Wilson comes up with the football. They stretch out a big long run play to the outside where the quarterback takes it all the way out to outside the tackle and hands it off. I don't know that the tailback had a very good grip on it, and then it got punched and went forward to number 10, Knox Wilson, and I believe he's the one that came up with it. Yeah, we're back to even on the turnovers. That's what the Raiders needed after a stand there by the Colonels. Big break. We don't have to rush anything here. We've got time to pick up yardage. Gotta maintain our blocks here and pick up little chunks at a time. Batman in motion. Hands off to Christopher, and they are Whitley County's eating up that left side of the right side of our line. Call it a gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9. The clock should be running. Now it's ticks down to 10 seconds here. 2nd down and 9. Brings Batman in motion. And the middle linebacker, number 24, 24, Cody Maines, times the snap and shoots through the line untouched. And Christopher comes up limping a little bit. Took a pretty good shot, untouched from their linebacker. That'll move us back to 3rd and what looks like to be about 16. So at the end of 3, the Colonels of Whitley County are up 12-6. Raiders will have the ball. 3rd down. We'll get some yardage for you. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 11. Nope. 3rd down and about 7. Well, they keep moving the box here. Yeah, I thought it was over 10, but the box went in between the sticks there. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be about 15. 3rd and about 15. Wilson takes his troops in, ready to take the snap, brings Maddox King in motion, turns to hand the ball off to Ricky Perriman, and he is slung down for a minimal gain here, maybe a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down and 15. Big play here for the Raiders. Clock ticks down to 7:20. 4th down and about 15. Timeout, Raiders. This kind of signifies how important this is in Coach Goins' mind here. Big play here. I'd like to be in that huddle and see what's going on there with Coach Goins. Let's get to another one of our sponsors here, Miss Chelsea's Troxel. Transform your look at Hair by Chelsea Troxel. Discover the ultimate beauty experience where your hair dreams come to life. From stunning cuts to vibrant color, Chelsea is here to make you shine. Book your appointment today and step into a world of beauty. Call her at 606-310-9731 to make an appointment. Thank you, Miss Chelsea Troxel. Well, the Raiders break the huddle after the timeout. We're going to go twins right. Perriman single back in the backfield. Wilson in the shotgun. Ball snapped. He's going to turn it loose, and Christopher's open. Steps back, and Christopher's going to go in for 6. Wow. What a turn of events. No flags on the play. A 43-yard touchdown pass from Knox Wilson to Christopher Perry. Christopher caught it. They had him tackled, and he used his athleticism right there to get into the end zone. The Raiders line up here as a tie game. 12-12. Looks like we're going to be in the stack I. Wilson takes the snap, hands the ball to Christopher Perry, and we punch it in to take the lead. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big time play there by the Raiders. Excellent call. You had to go for a pass play there. Wilson and the guys kept their composure. Christopher come loose, catches the football, puts a move on 2 or 3 people, and puts it in the end zone. And we got in something that I hadn't seen out of the Raiders in the stack I, and handed it to the third back, and Christopher just barreled in to put us up 14-12. Nice job all around. Let's got this crowd energized, these kids energized, and let's take this one to the house. Colin Sexton setting the football on the tee here.
Come on, Poppy!
Last time he buried one, stuck him inside the 5. Keep your head down, Poppy, and put your foot into one here, and let's see what happens. And he's put his foot into another one. Stay in bounds. It's going to go out at the 20. I think that'll come up to the 35-yard line. Maybe the 40. Got an illegal procedure call there if you see the flag come out on video.
I want to say that's going to be spotted at the 35. All right, so the Raiders defense is going to have to step up right here and continue to do what they've done the last several possessions. Not let anybody get loose like they did a couple plays in the first half. That was a couple big plays for the 2 touchdowns by the Colonels. Keep everything in front of us. We've got running a 5-3 here. Hands it off to number 11, and he picks up 3 or 4. That was an odd encounter there. He was in the backfield, and the quarterback was able to hand it off at the same time, making a little bit of contact with our defender. Is that a white jersey? Yeah, it's a Colonel on the field. Hopefully just maybe the wind or a little cramp or something. Got coaches on him. So there, what could have been a loss of about 5 or 6 turned into a gain of 4. Got a kid on the turf, as we said here. Our outstanding all-star trainer, Will Collier, is on his way out there. Must be cramp or just a breath knocked out of him, because he was told by the coaches that either they've got a trainer with them or it's something that's not an injury. It's just a little bit of something minor. They're trying to. Yeah. Nice to see the kid back up on his feet. Hopefully it was just the breath or something, and that's what they told Will Collier there, and he didn't have to go over. So now we're going to have second down in what looks to be about 6. Whitley County breaks the huddle after the injury timeout. Clock continues to run. 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Quarterback takes it, designed to draw, got a hold on Whitley County, and defense was able to flow down the line of scrimmage right there, just like they're taught. Stretch him out further toward the sideline. I don't know if I want to say that it's going to be a hold. They didn't pick up any yardage. Don't know if they'll give them the extra play. Though they're going to take the 10 yards on the hold penalty or blocking the back. Sometimes, Brandon, I can't tell. No, they called it a hold. A lot of times you'll see their hand facing them with holding their other wrist, and they'll call that a hold. And if their palm faces out, they'll call a block in the back. Yes, sir. 2nd and 16. Whitley County comes out of the huddle and split back, turns around, out right. You've got Weston Tucker chasing, and that ball's thrown underthrown. I want to say that I can't really tell here in the dark. Batman Weston King was the corner there. He was all over the receiver. Ball was thrown a little short. Third down, big third down here. We can't give them any yardage here. Got to watch the ball and not give them any free stuff here.
First time, your time to shine right here, buddy.
I don't see them running it between the tackles here, Brandon. I see them trying to get it to the outside, like Coach Goins talked about them wanting to get everything to the outside. Trips One side, little play underneath. He turns the ball loose, and number 0 is overthrown there. The intended target was Cade Chappell, the fullback. 4th down and 15 or 16 yards here. 5 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the ball game. And Whitley County's running off some kids. It looks like they may punt, which all data would show that they need to punt the football right here. If they don't get it and give McCreary the short field, that could prove to be a disaster. But you never know when they're going to come up with something silly, a fake punt, and no, they kick it. So we'll let that one bounce and bounce all it wants to. Let the wind get to it. And the Raiders will take over after a pretty good punt by Whitley County at the 36-yard line. 5:06 on the clock. Raiders up 14-12. We need 3 or 4 first downs here. Hang on to the football and salvage this right here. Raiders break the huddle. 5:06 to go. Got Colin Sexton as the up back in a stack I formation. Got to feel like Chris Perry's going to get a lot of carries right here. Ball spotted, so the play clock will start now. How much is the play clock? Kind of going to try to keep an eye on what the game clock has to get down to here. Whitley County just jumped off sides. Now we'll stop that. The clock will stop, and as soon as this ball is spotted, now it'll go. Yeah. No, that play shouldn't. The referee is saying stop the clock, but that's not correct. Christopher Perry just gashed the Colonel defense for 11 yards. Raider first down as Mr. Willie Rogers keeps winding that clock, and it's going to be in favor of the Raiders. We keep that thing ticking. All right, still in the stack I formation with Colin Sexton as the up back and Christopher Perry as the tailback. Handoff to Christopher. Go! He gashes him again. He's gone. He's gone. And he's going to be cut off and knocked out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. And that 47-yard gain by Christopher Perry there. I like what they've done. Not until it snapped. Snapped, handed to Christopher, and he's going to walk in. This conversion right here might be even more important because this one makes it a 2-score game. Christopher takes the ball from the deep back position there and has blockers out ahead of him and walks into the end zone. The Raiders decided coming out in the second half to get in the stack I formation, which means there's a quarterback and 3 backs lined up in a straight line. They put Colin Sexton as the up back and let him turn his big, strong self loose and lead for Christopher Perry, and it's paying dividends. So with that, Whitley County's able to bust through there and snuff out the conversion. No good. So the Raiders go up 20-12, 2:45 to go in the fourth in the ball game. While we're getting ready for the Raiders to kick off here, we'd like to thank our sponsors once again: South Fork Electrical Contracting, Perry's Construction and Land Development, MC Garage Doors, Drew's Barbershop, Tiffany Wilson Photography, Go Getter Delivery Service, Chelsea Troxel, and Chelsea Troxel's Hair by Chelsea. Sorry, guys, there. This turn of events here. And Nick's Monument Cleaning. This time, let's keep this one in bounds. Collins lined up back, steps back behind the 35, kickoff from the 40, and he puts a boot into it. This one's a little higher, get a good bounce for him, gets a bad kick, and Whitley County, oh my goodness. Whitley County falls on it, and Wilson kind of goes over top of the kid that recovers it, and they throw a late hit penalty on number 10.
He didn't even touch you, Popey.
So we're going to go from the 29 probably up to about the 44-yard line. No, it's a 10-yard penalty, so up to the 39-yard line. 2:38 to go in the game. Whitley County's going to come out, and you got to think that they're going to try to throw the ball. They've got the majority of their success has come from little bubble screens, whichever side, 24, and they're going to they're doing something crazy here. They've got 5 receivers out to the right, and the kid was still moving. So they're going to do like a little jailbreak screen here, which I don't know is even legal, that formation.
You didn't have enough men on the line. There's 6 guys in the backfield.
The clock continues to run while Whitley County is trying to figure this out. It's about to drop inside 2 minutes. My question wasn't really the formation. It was the kid was moving. The inside kid, shoulders were turned toward the quarterback. Blow up this little.
You know where it's going. Same thing.
Yes, sir. Yep. Let that thing tick. I don't know how many timeouts Whitley County has, but they just called one of them. Minute 31 to go in the game. Whitley County's called a timeout. They switch sides. They line up 5 receivers to one side, and we're up here in the booth with longtime coach, Virgil Lewis, and you can hear him say, "Attack that." So that, yes, go straight to it. So what we want to do is we can't make contact while the ball's in the air. Can't make contact while the ball's in the air. It'll be pass interference. But he wants to attack that, and a little miscommunication right there. One of our guys from the secondary will jump that route. All right, one to go in the game. Raiders 20, Whitley County Colonels 12. Whitley County's going to do the same thing again. They've lined this big bunch formation up out here to the left. And the quarterback has turned one loose, and they're going to have a pass interference on the Raiders, which will be a 15-yard penalty. It'll be a 15-yard penalty on the Raiders, which we've talked about this in several telecasts, that if a corner or a safety is beat in high school, middle school football, it's best just to tackle or interfere in any way possible to keep him from catching. Yes, but it'll be a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down from the line of scrimmage. No, in the pros, it's a spot foul. Ball is snapped back. Rose back to pass. He turns it loose, and it's going to be picked off by Knox Wilson. Knox Wilson goes and gets the football, and I want to say that is that going to be at the goal line, or did he go in? That's a big thing there. Did they call it a touchback, or is it at the 1? They're going to call him down at the 1. Really? Put Big Carter in the backfield. Give him the ball. I don't think you do anything here but let Knox Wilson get under center and run it right up, take Cordell's backside, and try to get a yard or two to the left or right of the center. We can't have a shotgun snap. It is on the 1. I thought he fell back into the end zone. We can look at that later, but they called him. Wilson will be under center. Need a good snap penalty. That delay. Is it a center infraction? Did he pick the ball up? Oh, did he? Delay game's this. I don't know. Got to have a good snap here. They bunching up around the center. Wilson just tries to get it out of the end zone, and he'll get a. Whitley County must have a cavalcade.
He didn't start the clock. That's 8 seconds.
Dale, don't worry about it. absolutely a kid. There's 10 more people who want to come in here and do it. We're accepting volunteers. He's a kid. Leave him alone. That, you get over there and help him.
Hey, as soon as he snaps it, start.
All right. The Raiders had brought it out to about the two maybe. Wilson under center. It's got to push it, and they jumped off sides. What a break. What a break. That was absolutely the little bit of breath of fresh air that we needed there. A bad snap here might be recovered and not in the end zone. So we got second down and about 5. Yeah, that's yeah, and it should be 15. Were we in victory formation?
Victory formation, and hit the quarterback.
They've got a penalty.
Flag. Because they haven't reset it yet, Sergeant. The flag. They threw a 15-yard penalty. It'll be 45 on the clock. 45.
So after the 15-yard penalty, this has gotten a little hectic here. After the 15-yard penalty, the Raiders will snap the ball and down it, and that they're diving over the line of scrimmage in this. Get to the sideline, Raiders. So that was excellent ball game by the Raiders to come back after facing some craziness there at the end of the first half. Come back and put this one away, outscoring Whitley County 14-0 in the second half. These two teams will undoubtedly have a crash course to meet again if both of them keep winning. We're going to go to a break and get down to the field and try to get an interview with a kid and hopefully a coach. Can I borrow one of your slides? Well, I ain't going to let them get to us, son. What they need to do is get somebody else.
I'm coming from the Asians. Ready? Are we live?
Boy, I don't know any volume. I do Chris offense and I do Ricky and Knox both defense.
I don't.
He was fine like quarterback the whole game.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
It's up to you. You want to holler him too?
Folks, we're down here on the field with your Raiders fixing to get your post-game interview sponsored by Drew's Barbershop. We will, as soon as we get players here, turn it over to Jimmy.
You can if you want to, buddy. Yeah. Sit wherever you want to. Good job. Hey, get over here, Ricky. Come over here. You and Dustin, come over here. You ready? All right, we're going to go on the fly here, no script. Dustin, it come at the end of the first half, got a little chippy, down 12-6, and you're able to come back in the second half. You and you guys get together, take that momentum, that fire that they created at the end of the half. Did you put that to work at halftime to get these guys motivated to come back out?
Yes, we went in the locker room, and we had a deep down heart with Jesus in there about what had to be done. We made some adjustments, put a big set in that we've not had to use all year. It switched some guys around and seemed to work out really well for us. So I'd say we're going to have a big set in the rest of the year.
Well, I noticed I was calling it like a stack eye, where you had Colin as the up back behind Knox, and then didn't have time. Weston Tucker was behind him, and then Christopher, and that enabled you to score there at the end or get right down to the 2. That's your big set there with the stack eye. Excellent adjustment and put them away. Good job, Coach. Ricky, don't get a chance to talk to you very much, but man, you make a difference all around the football. Their plan was all week, as you know, was for you to spy that big old rascal. He's 6'3", and you had to keep an eye on him, and you did a great job. They had 2 plays in the first half that put points on the board. Other than that, we held them in check. So talk about how what your mindset was going in and containing this big guy.
I just wanted to go out there and hit somebody. I know that dude was big, and he probably could have rocked me if he wanted to. So just had a guy hit his leg and get him down.
Well, I know that I've watched you play quite a bit this season, and you've not shied away from anybody, big or small. So good on you, Ricky. Congratulations. You're one of the defensive players of the game. We'll continue with the other defensive player of the game, Knox Wilson, pulling down that interception at the end there. I know you're not thinking how close I'm at to the goal line, but that kind of went from when you made the interception saying, this game is over, to having to do some things really, really right to not fumble a snap and let them recover it in the end zone. What was your mindset going into taking those snaps after you got the interception?
It was really just to make sure I did not get a safety, because if you get a safety, that's a whole different ball game. We could have lost that game. We still could have won that game. But we did kind of like a tush-push. Just got to drive your legs as hard as you can, reach out far as you can, get as much yards.
Get up behind Tate Cordell and try to find a little sliver to get a yard or two, just to get you a little bit breathing room. But a lot of the fans would see that go on and think that's interception, that's the ball game. You fall 6 inches further back, ball comes out to the 20. But we were able to you were able to get the snap off and take care of the football, and good job. And once again, we're here with Christopher Perry. You hand him the football and he takes off, buddy. What was your what was your thought process going in? And they were getting some drive into the backfield and snuffing you up, but just persistence paid off for you. And talk about how you just got to keep going and not let one play make the game and keep going.
After that halftime, blocks got a lot better. Something happened in that locker room, but I ran the ball a lot better that second half. Blocks were a lot better. We let up maybe 2 plays for a loss that second and third quarter, or third and fourth quarter, and just all around a good football game.
Well, I think this is where we come together, where you guys come even further together. We talk about at Southern, we talked about winning games big and winning close ones. I can tell by your voice shaking. This is what it's all about, right? So I know that you guys will take this and put it into play, and you'll use something from this game to further your season and get even better as we get into late September and early October. Congratulations, guys. And what we got next?
Seventh grade will go to
North Laurel
on Saturday, and then we have 7th and 8th at Russell next Tuesday.
At Russell next Tuesday. So 7th grade, Saturday at North Laurel, if you can make it out. Next Tuesday, 7th and 8th at Russell County. Tomorrow night, we've got the high school Raiders going against Adair County Indians. Come out and support those Raiders. And this has been the Drew's Barbershop post-game show. Guys, go celebrate with your team. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Job, guys.
Guys, we want to thank you for watching Rowdy Raider Sports once again. We'll be back live tomorrow night. Thank you for watching.